My name is Dave Chun from the Sacramento County Office of Education. In this session, we will be exploring the executive summaries for the mathematics framework. This executive summary highlights essential information and guidance in the framework and is intended to introduce the reader to a wealth of information and support for teachers, administrators, parents, and guardians in the framework. Let me ask that you pause the video now and do two things. One, download the executive summaries for the mathematics framework. You see the link on the page in front of you. And secondly, upload just the page for the framework chapters. And again, you see the link there. You don't have to open the framework chapters, just have that page open. Since this is a focus on mathematics, we want to focus on math practice standard number 3, constructing viable arguments and critiquing the reasoning of others. In this activity, I'm going to ask that you do a think, pair, share. I'm going to ask that you compare the executive summaries and the list of framework chapters that you should have on the page in front of you to determine the validity of this conjecture. Here's the conjecture. The executive summaries for the mathematics parallels the chapters from the mathematics framework. So pause the video now and do a comparison. In this comparison, you maybe found a few things. Some of you may have agreed or argued or disagreed. Here are a few things as far as the organization that you should have observed. Okay? There is, in the mathematics framework, an overview and introduction, as is the same in the mathematics executive summary. There are grade level chapters in the framework, and those chapters are addressed in the summary also. You may have noted that transitional kindergarten is only mentioned in a note. Okay? So that may be a difference, or maybe you think it's still parallel. Higher mathematics courses are also included in the executive summaries, and the additional chapters are also found in the executive summaries. One difference, you may have noted that only 2 of the appendices are referred to in the executive summary. Another activity I'm going to ask you to read and discuss. So let me explain the activity and then you can pause the video. Read page 32 of the executive summary on assessment, and with a partner, determine and discuss these questions. Who might benefit from this information? What might a reaction be or a next step after reading this summary? So you may have had a variety of discussions, right? Benefits may have benefited teachers, parents, administrators. A reaction to reading this summary, one reaction might be that this is useful information that people could use. Another reaction might be it could potentially draw the reader to be interested in digging into the mathematics framework deeper to see what else the framework has to say in regards to a particular topic. Let's take a look at the grade level chapters, or the course sections. In the mathematics summary, let me ask that you do another activity. Select the summary of any grade level chapter or course from pages 5 through 27 in the executive summary. And then read or browse and highlight any key points that you may find, just so you have an awareness of what is in those sections. Again, like the section that we read about assessment, right, this could be useful for a variety of stakeholders, parents, teachers, administrators, and hopefully it might draw the reader to say that they wanted to see more, right, and look to the mathematics framework. Another thing is it might give administrators potentially an overview of what they should be looking for in a particular course or at grade level when they go in to look at a math session. Using the executive summaries, right, take a moment, again, pause the video, brainstorm ways that you might use the executive summaries within your school or district, and discuss how you might use the executive summaries with a variety of stakeholders. Again, there's a variety of ways that you could use these executive summaries. Hopefully these summaries give at least an introduction to what is in the framework. Okay? The framework is a large document. The executive summaries could potentially point people in that direction, or it could give them a high-level overview of what's in there. In conclusion, this is a quote from the executive summary. The new Common Core State Standards for Mathematics defines what students should understand and be able to do in the study of mathematics. The standards are designed to prepare students for college, career, and civic life, developing mathematically competent individuals who can use mathematics in their personal lives and work and as a means to comprehend and influence the world in which they live. Thank you for attending this session.